We have talked about homosexuals before, and we're going to continue to talk about them because they are parasites. They literally attach to you to take your time, energy, and resources. Definitely your resources because they don't have anything. So, I'm about to play a video from this man whose brother is a homosexual, and his brother basically told him how he chooses the women that he chooses. So, go ahead and watch this video.
Hey, I have a public service announcement for all single women, especially those with children. If you're a single mother or a single lady, watch this video. If you know one, send it to her. This may literally save her. So recently, I discovered that one of my siblings is a homosexual. And I didn't figure this out until after they came to live with me and I saw some homosexual tendencies. Like for one, they said that they didn't want to work. They felt like they were a king. Now mind you, this is a sibling of mine. And me and my husband both work multiple full-time jobs. Well, my husband works multiple full-time jobs. I have multiple companies that I own, so we're both very busy. So I was really interested, and I said, how do you think you live? How are you gonna live? Like, what is your goals in life? And he said, my goal in life is to have bitches pay for me and pay for my living. And I said, how do you accomplish that? And he broke it the fuck down. So I'm gonna share it with you. My brother said that there are 3 type of women that you wanna look for who will take care of you. Number 1, the white ones. He said he specifically looks for overweight white women. Mind you, he's black, kind of cute, got a little 6-packs going on. He said look for overweight white women. He said if you can find an overweight white woman with a good job, even better. CNA, nursing assistant, phlebotomist. He said medical, specifically medical for a reason. And I asked him why medical. He says because they usually have set schedules. So you can go do what you need to do and you know they're never gonna pop up at home. Nigga has thought this through. Then he said you specifically want to find fat white single people who have children. And I'm like, red flag, why do they need children? And he said most women with children are so desperate for attention from any man because they have 3, 4, 5 children and they feel like they're not gonna get a man that's gonna accept them with their children. If they find a man that will accept them with their children, they'll just grab you right on up. He said the more children, the better. And I'm like, tell me more. He said the key is to make them think that you're smart and to give them a sob story. Pretty much being like, hey, I'm a smart individual, but the world is not giving me a fair chance. Now, I know he's not wrong, because right now he's at a fat white bitch's house because I kicked him out of mine because he wasn't staying for mine for free without helping about working. Oh, I also forgot he said he made sure that they had kids because you get more food stamps. So, I mean, there's more that he said. If y'all want me to make a part 2 about how he really broke it down, I will. But yeah, be careful out here, y'all. They're preying on y'all. These homosexuals are literally preying on y'all.
It's important to know and understand that these men are calculating. They know and understand how to target women that they believe have low self esteem. So the thing is, you need to know how to counter that, especially when they use techniques like negging to try to bring your self esteem down. If you're not the typical standard of beauty, the slender, the white, the long blonde hair, or whatever, if you have kids, they try to make that a pressure point so that you will accept them and let them come in and take your time, energy, and resources. That is literally all that they can do. They might do things like put it down real good in the bedroom. They might pick and choose things that they do, the whole love bombing thing. But you have to understand that these are all tactics. If they are not doing anything for themselves, you need to look at yourself and say, is this something that I can see myself, someone that I can see myself with long term? Or are they just trying to tap me for my resources? Because yes, you are a resource and a source of survival for them.
I agree, and I got all the tea on identifying homosexuals. So we gonna make this a little series because he lived with me for 45 days, y'all. I learned so much. So let's get into part 2. So just to give you some background, my brother doesn't have a GED. He's never finished high school, college. He doesn't even have a driver's license. Speaking of driver's licenses, he will only prey on you if you have a car. You're useless to him if you do not have a car or easable access to a car. You guys already know this one. He's definitely going to drop you off at work and say he's doing it for you when he's going to be using your car. We already know that. But what we don't know, and most of y'all don't know, these niggas don't got licenses. He told me he would lie to women and he had a state ID and say, oh, this is my driver's license. Read the ID, y'all. It says state ID. It's not a driver's license. I cannot tell you how many times he's gotten into car accidents with women's cars. And because he was unlicensed, even though it wasn't even his fault for the accident sometimes, he was still at fault because it was an unlicensed driver. they towed that girl's car. Now, he will give you some food stamps. He does get $200 a month. He'll give those to you. He will expect you to cook the food. But he will clean your house spotless. If a nigga comes to your house and starts cleaning it spotless, be aware. He told me he would clean to impress women and like show them that like he's a man, right? He's cleaning, he's helping out. And most women get impressed when men clean because most niggas just don't clean even if they got jobs. Knowing that, he makes sure he cleans because he know he is never gonna have a job. So he's gonna give you his food stamps. He's gonna clean your house up and down while you're at work. So you will feel bad by feeling kind of used if you say, hey, you're not helping out with any bills. It's his narcissistic way to justify, hey, I'm doing everything for you while you're at work. I'm cleaning. He may cook here and there too for you, especially if his spot is on the rocks. Oh, one thing I have to remind y'all, they always have backup bitches because at any moment, y'all get tired of them and then they need another spot. So they always have backup bitches. That's what he called them, backup bitches. Since this is a new series, my part 3 is going to be talking about what he said about 50-50. Come back. Y'all ain't going to want to miss this.
Women need to know and understand how these things go from multiple angles. And I'm glad that this man is exposing his brother. He's not coming out and saying his name. But the thing is, you need to know the archetype of the type of person that can become this type of person. Do they have anything going for them? Have you ever seen them go to work? Do they have an education? And I don't necessarily mean that everybody has to have a master's degree or PhD level, but some of these uneducated people are insecure, and that insecurity can show itself as violence later on down the line. Please know and understand that. Keep your eyes open and continue to share these stories because we need to be able to spot the red flags or the blinking warning signals.
You know what they say? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Tiffany says, so are some women. Let him do his thing. What if he's a good man?
Ma, if I allowed myself to think like you, I guess I'd be a dead woman. Ma, you should be proud. I'd rather live alone than crawl up behind some two-timing loser like Kenneth. He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. He's just in a bad situation right now, and he's trying to get out of it.
I'm his brother. I think I would know. But don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. But do know this. There's always one of y'all that'll always let people like my brother into your house. Just do know, when you let him into your house, you better be like Muhammad Ali and fly like a butterfly because he will sting you like a bee. Well, that's right. He beats women. Did y'all not think this man beats women? This doesn't justify domestic violence at all, and it doesn't, justify victims being abused by domestic violent people. But if someone's family member is telling you to stay away, you should probably stay away. This man just did 5 years. 5 years. They just don't lock you up. 5 years in federal prison. 5 years and 2 years probation for domestic violence. So not only will he make you pay for everything, he gonna knock you between the refrigerator and the stove while he's doing it. But you will have a clean refrigerator and a clean stove though. And I agree, some women do this, but I'm just letting you know, this is just my family member. I'm not speaking about nobody else. I'm just trying to put y'all on game. But it seems like you're not picking up what I'm putting down. So you better pick up a bat because that's what you're gonna need to defend yourself, okay? Bye.
Unfortunately, he does not yet give us the conversation about 50-50, but I will continue to watch his page to see if he comes through with his 50-50 conversation from his brother.